Actually, I want to do a live video. Actually quite bored right now. I have nothing to do. I'm actually super bored right now. So I kind of want to do a live video on my life. Um, I'm bored. I'm really bored right now and I don't know what to do. So I want to talk about uh, how everything's going well and everything's exciting these days. Um, I can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, and everything's going pretty great. Excellent. But right now, I'm just bored. Just bored. I just got done with dinner a while back, hours ago, and then I had to watch the movie with my friend. And also, she's right here. She's out there. But I'm right here. And actually, I'm pretty much bored. I'm just drinking a cup of coffee. I have no how I'm gonna get to sleep tonight. I really don't. I really don't know how I'm gonna get to sleep tonight because I'm too excited for tomorrow. And I have my cup of coffee to help calm my nerves down, so I don't act out anxiety. They say, um, but I basically am bored as heck. So if you're out there and you don't know what to do and you're kind of bored too, um, TV isn't working for me right now. It never worked for me for a long time when I'm bored. I don't watch TV when I'm bored. I actually watch movies when I'm bored to get out of the boredom. And I don't like movies that much either now. I watch really good movies, and that's it. That's it. That's all the thing I watch now. If it's a really good movie, I watch it. But nothing is curing the fact that I need to get out of the house more. So I would like to get out of the house more often to get out of boredom. Because when I'm bored too long, I actually fall into depression. Me and my daughter know that if you're bored for a very long time, you can fall into depression and heartache and then also die. So you don't want to stay at the house or live a life at the house. You want to have a roof over your head, but still you want to get out of the house more often with the family. I like getting out of the house with the family and doing stuff. Mostly I like getting out to festivals with the community, like Ocean Shores does. And I like to have great neighbors who actually value a person who's never had a history of drugs or alcohol or even marijuana. If anyone's out there in there like this, that is so cool. It's totally cool. In my world, that's a cool world. And in my world, that's the way to go is to be cool like that. So if you like that, totally cool. We're totally cool people. We're totally cool people. So actually, I'm just quite bored right now. I just got to calm my nerves. I got my energy back from the store. It was over at 7-Eleven. I got two energy drinks, a dark purple one and a bright pink one. Because I couldn't believe the nerves of these people around here. They sell a person's energy, and so I had to go purchase my own energy in a Monster energy drink. Monster energy drink is basically a way they steal other people's energy. I like my own energy on me because my energy is mine. It's no one else to use up. I like my own energy. So I will talk to people later on the grocery store stuff. But food actually comes from cattle and sheep and animals and stuff like that. And the animals do eat and eat. We get chicken from the farms. We get food from the farm, and the farmer always plants corn or whatever vegetables there is. They always grow stuff all the time at plantations, even cotton, um, all sorts of stuff, even cranberries, everything. So there's all sorts of stuff to plant all the time. And so if you're out there, you don't know where your food comes from, actually do some investigation. Because it does say in the back of a package what you got, where it came from. So if you don't know where your cauliflower comes from, mine comes from California. My cauliflower comes from California. My broccoli comes from Canada, and my wheat comes from Canada, and my chicken comes from Washington State over here at the Trails of Tears. Um, my beef comes from the beef cattle farm located over in the other places of the states, in the United States. They have plenty of beef cattle farms out there. They specialize in keeping the cow farm clean as possible, and then also when it's time to cut them up, sometimes they trim them. They don't really die. They gotta live somehow because they gotta have milk. We have whole milk around here. There's several kinds of milk. There's 2% milk, 1% milk, but gallon milk. But there's whole milk, and that's the milk I like. Is a whole milk. I don't like 2% or 1%. I get the whole milk, and the whole milk chocolate milk too. So whole milk is a lot more healthier because it's better for your teeth and better for your bones and better for everything, hair even. So with milk being in fashion every day, we also get chicken from the warehouse of chickens over further down in the middle of the state. Um, Also, there's farms in Montesano that take care of farm animals for consumption. Um, there are some cows, what you say, but we get cows from probably Bellingham, Bellevue, around that area, and they raise cattle over there. But they also trim the cows so they could produce milk and not die, so they have a chance. That's part of Sabrina's um, what do they call it? Sabrina's pardon program. All the animals love Sabrina's pardon program. So what we do with the chicken to be part of the pardon program is the chicken has to learn to feed everyone worldwide. So the chicken does die, but it doesn't die in its dreams. Actually does live, it just eats at the farm and actually pops out of nowhere. So if you're out there and you don't know that chickens always live and they do grow and they grow back to health, and that's the way I do my chickens. Are magic chickens, and I have magic cows and magic everything. So that's the way it works. Because one time there was this chicken who actually fed everyone worldwide. It was tired. Believe me, that chicken was tired. Came back to the farm all weak and everything, limping, just a chicken. Oh my gosh, it was so fatigued. I'm surprised it didn't fall over by Kuroshi. So I actually walked in the chicken farm, and the lady, look on that lady's face about that chicken walking in was like unbelievable. What Sabrina would do to that chicken. um, so chicken passed the test. Those chickens go back to the farm all the time on Sabrina's pardon program. That's the way they got to get to work. They have to get to work. So I worked, and it got pardoned. It doesn't have to be everyone's chicken all the time. Just one chicken. So it survived. Actually, it's getting better. It's probably just it. They probably put the chicken in a separate way to get better. It's probably never going to be farmed out again with paperwork. So I do pardon cows too, because we need cows for milk. They stay alive for a long time, and like produce a lot of milk for families here over on this side of the United States. So, also with, what do they call it? Pig. Yeah, pig meats for bacon in the morning, or sausages, or hot dogs, or pork chops, for stuff like that. Soups. Soup, pork soup or something, or spam, a can of spam, or hash browns, not hash browns, but corned beef, those type of stuff that require pork. I don't like pork that much. I rather would eat beef from the cow. But if I did eat pork, it would be through bacon. That's the only way I'd eat bacon or pork, is through bacon or a sausage. Uh, I do not eat pork chops anymore because they're really gross. I don't like them anymore. I only eat chicken or beef nowadays. And also, I move on. So, right now, also, I eat tons of salads. I love everything on top of salads. I eat a lot of salads, believe me. Salads are great. I love them. They give me a lot of energy. And I eat a lot of fruits because the fruits also help me out with my energy levels. Oh, I got a white hair up there. Also, I want to talk about a lot of stuff with COVID. I want to do a report. The report about COVID is that my family broke up because of COVID. My family did not know about COVID until we went back to our moms and later learned what COVID really was. And we were scared. We were heartbroken, tired. We wanted to sleep it off and not think about it. But we were told to get up every day. We were told to get up every day and deal with it, and we didn't want to sleep it off. And I was getting tired, and so my ex-husband actually grew mean and ugly, and he was just terrible. My family broke up, and I just want my family back. And I just learned last few days I do get to have my family back. Not with my ex-husband, though, with somebody else. And I get to have my daughter back. So I get to have my daughter back with, and I'll have a family again. I believe I do deserve a family because I'm not a drug addict. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't smoke marijuana. I'm pretty sober. I'm pretty darn sober as you can get. I'm the most sober person you'll ever meet. Believe me on that. I'm the most sober person you'll ever meet, with no history of drugs or alcohol or street drugs. I'm the most sober person you'll ever meet, and you'll enjoy my personality and my character because I'm sober. Sober, completely sober. All my life, sober. I don't get much conversation with anybody because they're not sober. I don't meet anybody sober these days because alcohol has become popular. Alcohol has become so popular, especially at travel casinos. Especially at travel casinos. Yeah. You'll never meet a personality like me. Not one out there like me. Because I don't go out and party. I don't go out there and party. I don't go out there and party and drink a bunch of alcohol. People die, especially families. Families break up. So, I'm the most sober person you'll ever meet in your whole life. Believe me. If you ever have a question, just ask me. You know why? Because I'm sober 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm sober So just remember, if you're out there and you're not sober, get sober. Um, I don't know what to tell you, but eat something or something, but get sober. I find that marijuana is not sobriety. Marijuana is not sobriety. It's terrible, terrible drug. Especially when it causes psychiatric problems. So I'll talk to someone later, but just remember, I'm the most soberest person anyone in all of Greater Suffolk County, all of Washington State, all of the United States, all of the worlds and worlds of universes, eternities, and galaxies, and heavens. You'll ever meet. That's why I'm the CEO. I'm the most sober person out there. I'm sober and use my brain and have a brain. How about that? I'll talk to you later. Peace in. World peace.